Now let's move on to the next point for the discussion, that is principles of inventory control. So dear students, when we are discussing about the inventory control system, first you should try to understand why there is a need of inventory control. The first thing, that is fixation of the limits within which inventory is to be held. It means that whenever we should purchase the inventory from the market for the purpose of production, we should fix the levels, and for the fixation of the levels of the inventory we should have the inventory control system. Second, to frame the policies of the inventory we should have the inventory control system. Number 3 is that what should be the investment pattern of the individual and as a collected requirement of an organization regarding the inventory, that will be also decided with the help of inventory control system. Next, to examine the work of working policy as well as what are the effects that are being caused because of the inventory policy, that should be also monitored, and for that purpose we should also have the inventory control system. Next thing is to avoid the abnormal wastage by exercising the direct cost control over the inventory, we should have the inventory control system. And lastly, for efficient warehousing facility there should be an strong need of inventory control system. Now to talk about the principles of an effective inventory control system, the first principle is that there should be a correct sales forecast. It means that once you have the correct sales forecast, with the help of this sales forecast we can just understand the requirement of the inventory for the different departments. Second principle is regarding production schedule. Whenever we are preparing the production schedule, they should be known well in advance and they should be prompt, so that there should not be excess purchase of inventory at the wrong time. So inventory will be purchased at the right quality, right quantity, right time, and from the right sources also. Next principle is the coordination among the and the cooperation among the different departments. As I spoke earlier, we should have the coordination among the various departments like purchase, inspection, storage, accounts, and cost accounting, so that it will help to have a proper inventory control over the inventory. Next, there should be a systematic procedure that should help to guide the inventory manager regarding the performance of the inventory and the evaluation and the further decision making process. Next principle should be that there should be a well organized system of reporting to the management, because whatever happens in the production processes it should be reported directly to the management. That reporting should consist of the material purchase, storage, utilization, return, spoilage, defective goods, and the inventory stock balances. Now moving on to the next, that is we should talk about the techniques of inventory control. As you know, for the effective and efficient control of inventory, generally there are a number of methods and the techniques which are being used in the cost accounting, and these techniques are EOQ, that is economic order quantity. Sometimes we may go for fixation of stock level, that is reorder level, danger level, maximum level, minimum level. There is one more technique called ABC analysis, which we are going to discuss further in the next lecture. Then two bin system, perpetual inventory system, review of slow and non moving items. See here, the slow and non-moving items should be identified, because these items will just block the most of the money in the investment of inventory. So therefore you should try to also find out which items are slow moving and which items are fast moving. Then there should be a use of control ratios. Then physical verification of inventory is also an important aspect. Then sometime we should use the inventory ratios for the purpose of effective controlling. Sometime you should go for inventory budgeting. And lastly, there should be an effective purchase procedure, because once and if your organization is being planning for the scientific purchase procedure, then it will be help for us to have a proper control over the inventory system. So here not only the techniques of inventory controls are important, but also there should be an evaluation, and the valuation of inventory is also an important part, because the methods of inventory valuation, they are of the great importance to the management for determining the amount that the firm's investment is there in the inventory. Because once you know that how much amount you have invested into the inventory, then its impact on the firm's profitability, it should be also reported to the management. And for the purpose of valuation of inventory, we should divide the valuation into the three aspects. That is, we should have the raw material valuation, work in progress valuation, and the finished goods valuation separately. So with the help of these techniques and evaluation method, we should have the inventory control. I hope you might be able to understand what is the inventory control, the definition, meaning, what are the principles of inventory control, and the techniques which are used in the inventory control system. If you like this video, kindly subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you.